Hi girls, today I'm going to explain about big data and characteristics of data. So characteristics of data are three. The first one is composition, second one is condition, and third one is context. The composition of data deals with the structure of data, that is the source of data, the granularity, the types and the nature of data as to whether it is static or real-time streaming. And then the condition of data deals with the state of data, that is, can one use this data as it for analysis or does it require cleansing for further enhancement and enrichment. And then third one is the context of data deals with whether has this data been, where has this data been generated, why was this data generated, and how sensitive is this data, and so on. So these three are the key characteristics of data: composition, condition, and context. So this is given in the picture format. Characteristics of data are composition, condition, and context. Evolution of big data. During 1970s and before was the era of mainframes. The data was essentially primitive and structured type only. During the time of 1970s and between 1980s and 90s, the data are mostly in the format of primitive and in structured nature. Structured means I already explained you in my previous video and in my class also. The relational database format databases are called the structured type. That means it follows a schema or a predefined schema like rows and columns like that. So relational database was evolved in the year 1980s and 90s. The era was of data intensive applications. The World Wide Web and the Internet of Things have led to an onslaught of structured, unstructured and multimedia data. After the evolution of Internet, the data are in the format of unstructured and semi-structured too. So this is the evolution of big data. During 1970s and before, mainframes, that means the data are in the basic data storage, that is called primitive unstructured. And in the year 1980 and 1990, relational databases are available. That means complex and relational data are there. And then beyond 2000 and beyond till now, data are structured, unstructured and multimedia data. That means complex and unstructured data. So this is the evolution of big data. According to Gartner, big data definition is the three V's: volume, variety and velocity. Big data are high volume, high velocity or high variety of information assets that require new forms of processing to enable enhanced decision making, insight discovery and process automation. In shortly, Gartner give definition for big data is the 3V: high in volume, high in velocity and high in variety of data. So the 3V's of big data defined by Gartner are this: volume, velocity and variety. And then the big data is shortly called as the volume. That means the data size, the size of the data is very, very, very large. And then the velocity. The velocity means the speed of change of data. Today, you people imagine that after the internet growth, every second, every minute, large amount of data are generated around the world in the social media. For example, if you can take Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, like that, lots and lots of data are generated. That is the speed of change of data. And then variety of data. Variety means different form of data sources, like that. Apart from text, numbers, today lots of data are available: smileys, camera, video capturing, sensor data, and then machine generated data, and large amount of data and variety of data are available: pictures, movies, like that. And then veracity, uncertainty of data, and then the value, that's a business value. So the definition of big data is, today the data are not in the bytes, kilobytes and megabytes. Today in this world, after the boom of internet, the informations are in the sizes of terabytes or petabytes or zettabytes, like that. sometimes it should be a yottabyte also. It's a too many data are available nowadays. And then today's big, maybe tomorrow's normal data. So in future, the big data is grower than today. So anything beyond the human and technical infrastructure needed to support storage, processing, and analysis. These are all the definitions for the big data. That means the 3 V's you have to remind: high in volume, high in velocity, high in variety. So what are the challenges in big data? Or the capture, storage, curation, search, analysis, transfer, visualization, and privacy violations. These are all the challenges with big data. And then what is big data again? Is the 3 V's: volume, velocity, and variety. Volume is the amount of data generated. It may be in online and offline transactions in kilobytes or terabytes, saved in records, tables, files, etc. And velocity is the speed of generating data, generating in real time, online and offline data, and also in streams, batch, or bits. And variety means the structured and unstructured. It may be online images and videos, human generated text, machine generated readings, like that. So this is the pictorial representation of the 3 V's: the data velocity, the data volume, and the data variety. Here you can see the data velocity here developed from the batch processing, and then this interval or sparse, and this today is the real time. Here the data variety is during 1970s, the data are all in text, that means in the data or DBMS format. After that it will be in semi-structured. Today the data are mostly in the unstructured format. 80% of the data in today's is only the unstructured format of data. So that means the text, CSV, photos, video, XML, sensor data, like that. And then the volume of data is from the KB to UIB, yottabytes, like that. So this is the growth of data from bits to yottabytes. Here people see that the unstructured data or CCTV coverage, weather forecast report is unstructured data too. And then the typical data is divided into 2 types: internal data sources and external data sources. The internal data sources are data present within an organization's firewall. For example, the data storages or file systems like SQL or DBMS, Oracle, MS SQL Server, Database 2, MySQL, NoSQL, and MongoDB, Cassandra, etc. and so on. These are all the softwares that are used to store the data. You people are already read about the SQL or DBMS, Oracle, MySQL Server, like that. Okay, so these are used to store the data collected from various processing. And then the archives of scanned documents, paper archives, customer correspondence records like patient health records, student admission record, student assessment records, and so on. There are lots of archive of messages around today in our world. This is the amount of data. 1 kilobyte means 1000 bytes, and 1 megabyte means like this. These are all the growth of data today. And then the sources of big data. The sources of big data are data storage, media, documents, business applications, social media plays a major role, and public web, machine log data, and also the sensor data also. Today all the places we have the cameras for capturing, and security cameras all over around the homes, offices, in all places, in traffic signals, and many places we have today placed the security cameras for security purposes. So these are also some data that captured as a video. So, and then the archives. These are all the sources of big data. Next, the external data sources. The external data sources are data residing outside an organization firewalls. It is as follows. The first, that is the public web. That means the internet, Wikipedia, weather reports, regulatory compliances, census, etc. These are all the data also. And then both the internal and external data sources are sensor data. That means car sensoring data, smart electric meters. For example, in your home you have smart electric meters for reading electricity charges, and office buildings, air conditioning units, refrigerators, and so on. And machine log data are examples or event logs, application logs, business process log, audit logs, etc. Social media Data sources are Twitter, blogs, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, etc. And then business apps are ERP, enterprise resource planning, CRM, customer relationship management, HR, Google Documents, and so on. And then the media based data are audio, video, image, podcast, etc. And documents are comma separated values, CSV, Word documents, PDF, XLS, PPT, and so on. And the definition of velocity is we have moved from the day of batch processing to the real-time processing. That means in the previous days the data are processing according to the batch, and then it move on to periodic, and then near real time. Nowadays, after the 2000, the data processing are based on real time processing. And then the variety of data. Huge variety of big data are available nowadays from the social medias, everything, mobile phones, and all the social medias. So data from various data sources like social media, Facebook, Twitter, mobile data, machine to machine systems, database systems like that. Handling various data types or structured, semi-structured, and unstructured. Structures or records and databases, that means the customer data, billing data, stock exchange, and like that. Unstructured data are free text, video, sounds, etc. So this is the definition of big data. These are all the data around us today. And then the evolution of data also. The main concept of big data is the 3V according to Gartner definition: volume, rich in volume, that means high in volume, high in velocity, and high in variety of data. Thank you girls. I will upload my next video. Thank you girls.